Alright, hey everybody, this is OtakuBoB here, back for episode 2 of Star Citizen, the beginner package playthrough. Let's see, we're going to start today by going to our hangar. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for, hangar. And we're going to, since my ship is not a true starter ship, as the current game packages that are available on the website, which I did check yesterday, it is the Aurora Marquis that is available in the current package, and the Mustang Alpha, I believe. But I didn't go with the Mustang Alpha. Obviously, I went with the Aurora because I feel like the Mustang gets more love. It really does, and the Aurora doesn't. So this is the one I went with, and it's the more utilitarian version. The Mustang is more of a fighter. So first thing we got to do to make this equivalent to the Marquis is we got to take these missiles off. So we're gonna click there, and this comes up automatically, and we'll just hit remove, and that little icon there to get back, and we'll close out of this. Just press F1 to close that because the button wasn't working, and it's gone. No more missiles. Alright, I do know that the Marquis does have that hardpoint there, so there's no difference there. It's just that when you buy the Marquis, it will not come equipped with a missile rack, and so we have removed our missile rack. Now, the other thing we had to do, we had to take these laser cannons here, we had to move them down here to where the bulldogs are, so we... Did that work? Did that switch them? Okay, I just moved the bulldog from over there. So I'll just take the bulldogs off the ship. We'll put the laser cannon there. And we'll put the laser cannon there. Okay, so there's the laser cannons, and these are the same laser cannons that would come on the Marquis. And so we will remove this bulldog repeater here. That did not remove it. There we go. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, that should do it. That's all the... This ship now has an armament equal to the Marquis. I can't do anything about the shields because I don't have a different shield generator. But according to the website, which I went into the ship matrix and checked all the full comparison between the two ships, the only difference was the armament. The shields were supposed to be the same, and cargo hasn't been implemented yet, but when it is, they will have the same cargo capacity. This ship is literally just has more guns, so, and a different paint job, but I don't think the paint job is actually going to affect anything. So now that that's done, we will come to Crusader. So use our elevator here in our hangar. Quick join, launch. All instances are currently full. Please try again there. Alright, we'll try again. Well, that's a bummer. Alright, I'll probably cut here and bring y'all back in whenever I actually manage to get into a session. Well, guys, I was having trouble getting into Crusader, so I decided to see if I could get into Area 18 to make sure that it wasn't a full connection issue, and it just looks like the Crusader side of the servers are just full up with people at the moment. So I don't know if they have a queuing system in place. There's certainly no warning or screen that pops up saying that you're queued. So I'm not really sure if we were going to get in, I figured I would just see if Area 18 was working. See if they've added anything new. No, probably not. I mean, it's still 2.6, so I doubt they update anything. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna back out of here and go back to try to get into Crusader. So let's see. Can you access Crusader from here? You think you can. If you can get... Huh? Nope. Nope. I don't know if it's because these guys are blocking me or because you can't exit through here, but it doesn't seem to be letting me. So, alright. Back in a bit. Alright guys, I was finally able to get into Crusader. So now I want to show y'all, whenever you first come into Crusader, of course you won't have any personal weapons aside from your pistol, and the only ship you'll have is your starter ship, which if you're buying the game package will be the Marquis, which we've already dumbed my ship down to the Marquis, if you will. So we're gonna need to get some equipment. Of course, you start with 1,000 credits, and if you use the referral code, I didn't mention the referral code last time. The referral code is like a recruitment program that they have in place right now. Basically, if a friend of yours is playing the game, they can send you their code, and if you use their code when you join the game community, you will get 5,000 credits credited to your account, which you can then use to purchase weapons for your ship or for yourself or whatever, in addition to the 1,000 credits you get when you buy the game. And then when you actually buy the game, your friend that recruited you will get a recruitment point, and those points, as they accumulate them, will unlock additional items for them, like hangar decorations and stuff like that. I have my referral code in the link of in the description of the last video, and I'll be putting in this video. And if you notice any cuts, like just sudden little stops and pauses in the video, I'm sorry about that. I have a bit of a cough, and I don't want to subject y'all to having to listen to that, so I'll try to cut those out. But as I was saying, the referral program, you'll get basically 6,000 credits to start with, which is 5,000 more than you would normally get if you just bought the game yourself without the referral program. So it's a good program. And then of course, once you're joined up, you can recruit more of your friends and get those referral points and get special decorations for your hangars and whatnot. But let's go ahead and get started playing here. So we're in Port Olisar. We've just come into the game. We've come downstairs. We're going to summon our ship because we're going to leave Fort Olisar, and your first instinct may be to try to get equipment, but I'm going to show you how to do that without spending your precious few credits that you have. Did it come up? It didn't go away? Yeah, it did. Oh. Come on. Alright, I was finally able to get to come up. Sometimes, I don't know if it's a lag issue or an overload issue. You just have to wait a little bit for it to actually let you call up your ship. And it's been a bug that people have been noticing here with the most recent build of the game. So we expect that to be ironed out in the next couple of patches. So that was B07, where... Alright, yeah, I was going the right way. So what I'm going to show y'all now is where to find better weapons. Right off the bat, as soon as you spawn in, for completely 100% free, you want to spend a dime or a credit, as it were. It's we're going to come out here. And also on this trip, we'll be able to earn credits by, well, with liquor, basically. But I'll explain that when we get there. So we're going to get in our pilot seat here and get out of Port Olisar.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check. Takeoff complete.
Right, so we got our takeoff.
Landing request approved.
Bring up our landing gear. And I want these videos to kind of be a good tutorial for people. So real quick, to go over the flight controls. To get into and out of the seat, you're going to want to hold F, which is the function key. If I were to hold F now, I would just get out of the pilot seat. I would still be in my ship. You can also press F to enter and exit your ship if you're having difficulty with the ladders or whatnot. There's the mouse, of course, controls which way I look, and because we're currently the nose of the ship will follow your head unless you hold down Z, and Z is free look and allows you to look around the inside of your ship, basically, because your ship will not follow you at that point. So if you were trying to dock, say, and you needed your ship to stay looking forward while you moved side to side, you would use free look for those docking rings that are on the ship that are supposed to be compatible with the constellation. And once you let go of Z, your head will automatically return to the forward position, and you'll have this reticle here. You notice that anytime you look off the reticle, you get that circle around your aiming dot to let you know that is where you're currently looking. And the crosshair is where somebody's taking a shot at us, but I maneuvered out of the way so it didn't hit us. The crosshair will be where your ship is pointing. It'll also be your primary fire, which our weapons are locked right at this moment, so I can't fire the weapons, but that's good because it can't be shot while we're doing this. So, of course, forward and back, if you ever played a PC game, W is throttle up, S is throttle down, D is strafe right, sorry. A is going to be strafe left, and then in coupled mode, the throttle is up and down on the S, but if you decouple, it's strafe forward. So you'll notice that we didn't actually throttle up. We just moved forward. Our primary thruster did not engage. That was all our strafing thrusters. And see, now we're able to strafe back too, and we will hit our max speed of 115 meters per second, but we're not actually engaging the main thruster. This is all with maneuvering thrusters. So you're not any slower. And then, of course, if you strafe left and right, you'll move your direction of travel will actually move around your ship appropriately. It's like if you move up. And up and down being the space bar and left control for down. And then it's very similar to if you ever played like Kerbal Space Program or anything like that. Very similar controls. So we'll just go ahead and couple now, and because we were already moving at max velocity, it automatically engaged our main thruster to bring us to full forward momentum. Let's see here. We'll just kill that so that I can go through the other modes here. For coupled and decoupled, you're pressing C. That's C. And of course, coupled is your ship flying with nose towards the path of travel. So your ship will always, when it's coupled, point its nose in the direction that it's going. And if you turn that off, you can look wherever. It will not be tethered, as it were, to that direction of travel. It's more intuitive if it's coupled, so if you're just flying around, like trying to get from point A to point B, you'll probably want that to be coupled, because it'll fly more like what you would probably expect it to. You also have a space brake, which is X. Well, if you hold X, it's boost, which boost mode overthrusts our maneuvering thrusters, so we can get max performance, but it's supposed to also overheat them. So you might not want to, you're not supposed to be able to use that continuously, but in a dogfight, it can make the difference in your, it's basically afterburners for your maneuvering thrusters. Then you also have the afterburner, which is left shift will activate the afterburner, and you just hold it. And when you let go, it or if you let go of the afterburner, it will no longer be engaged, and after a time, your engines will cool off and you'll lose speed. So, or you'll drop down to your normal max speed, which on this ship is 115 meters per second. Then you've got V. V will toggle your G-Safe and your comm stab, and there's the different settings. You have G-Safe on, comm stab off, which seems to be the default. Then you've got both off, both on, or G-Safe off, comm stab on. The tab is supposed to be scanning mode, but I haven't noticed a difference. I don't know if it's because this ship is not equipped with additional scanners, if that's the reason I haven't noticed a difference or anything, but it doesn't seem to do anything. I'm pressing it now and nothing seems to be happening. Also, you're supposed to be able to hold it for an active scan, and nothing seems to really happen there. But G is our countermeasures. Tapping G will flip those. Holding G will actually deploy them. T is your quick target for your enemy ships. So if there was an enemy here, you tap T, it'll target the closest one to you. And H is supposed to... Y and H are supposed to cycle between those. So pressing Y would cycle the next, and H would cycle to the previous. U and J are friendlies. So U targets the closest friendly target, and then tapping U again will cycle up through the list, getting further and further out. H will cycle back through the list, just like, or J, sorry, J will cycle back through the list, just like Y and H go through the hostiles, U and J go through the friendlies. And let's see, let's go back here real quick. Yeah, this guy here, Gilgogo, you'll notice that the back part of his ship on our targeting display over there is red. He has taken damage to that part of his ship. It might actually be missing if I were to get closer to him. He might not even have that part of his ship, but basically you have that color indicator that indicates structural damage. And yeah, you can just see that he has even been changing his wings, like moving his wings in and out. So I believe that if he were to actually lose that, it would disappear from our little reticle over there, and that like you would just see like the cockpit would be all that was left. But anyway, let's get on with our adventures here. So we're going to press B to call up the quantum drive, and it's going to show you all the quantum beacons or destinations around you. And these are not the only points of interest in the game. These are just the known ones. Occasionally on missions you'll be given an additional, like, just straight up set of coordinates that you'll need to go to, that you wouldn't have seen earlier. So the one we're looking for is this one right here, Security Post Korea. Now, currently it is obstructed. It is actually blocked by the planet Crusader. So we need to jump around Crusader. So we're going to find another point over here, array 275. And we're going to press F once we have it targeted to engage our quantum field. It'll spoil up. And you'll see our quantum fuel at the top there ticking down. We have a lot of it, so we're not really worried about it. That's cost us 1% of fuel to get to. And this right here is the array. If you jump in and it's down, that flashing light at the top will be red. But right now it's green, and there's a friendly ship there, which would indicate to me that he just killed all the pirates and turned this array back on. So, oh, he signed the same ship as we are. Well, the same class of ship as we are. But yeah, that's a pretty common mission around here to restore those. But that's not what we're doing right now, because first we want to get us some personal weapons, because I have gone into those arrays and found myself in a firefight. And so you're going to want to have some weapons, something more than a pistol, because the pistol is not going to put them down like you need it to. So here's Security Port Korea. We're now clear to jump because there's no planet in our way. So spool up the quantum drive. And sounds like... Alright, so our jump was a little off. We're going to press B again just to find... There it is. Okay. Aim was just a little off. That seems to happen to me every time I come to Korea. So I don't know if it's just me or what, but... There we go. Alright. So we got a few guys here. These are all upstanding citizens. None of them are flagged as outlaws, so I'm not going to be too concerned about them. That's actually perfect for us, because right now we only would have the pistol. So we're just going to come in for a landing. That's weird. I don't know what that reticle... Oh, that's our weapon system saying that it's locked. It won't let us fire on the friendly. So we're just going to come in here. And this is an unregulated spaceport, basically. You're just going to deploy your landing gear, and it's going to find the nearest pad that's the correct size for your ship. And you're just going to fly over the pad. Doesn't got to be perfect. Once you're over the pad, you want to kill your thrusters, and you'll hold in for auto land. And just hold in until you are fully landed. Let's see if we let off in... Oh yeah, it's still going to let us land. Okay. That's they fixed that, because before, if you let off in, it would just stop.
Landing complete.
So now looks like it'll complete. So we're going to hold F to get out of the ship. Alright. And F again to exit the ship. Alright, that door opened. And you can hear the maneuvering thrusters of another... Yeah, there's a Mustang right there. He's maneuvering, getting a lot of wash. So we want to be weapon ready. So we got our pistol. This is what you start with. Or it's what I started with. I don't see any different or any indicator that it would be different for anybody else. Did I miss the door? I did miss the door. This is not the door. This is the access for pad 5. So the door is over here. We're going to go in here. And this area is basically a PvP zone. So if the bad players come here to get rid of their... to to hack the console, and in hacking the console, they get rid of their bounties. But they can also, if you get far enough in the good side, you can get assigned here as a security guard to defend this place. So as you come in, going to be on the bottom floor, deck 1. So we come over here, and this is very similar to Port Olisar in there, which would be the ship room in Port Olisar. That's where the terminal is, and that's where most of the killing happens. So we kind of want to avoid that for right now. We're going to come in this room here, and we can crouch with X. We can go fully prone, or with the left control we can crouch. That's the actual crouch, yeah. So we're just going to come in here. We're going to check these lockers. We're looking for this here, but these are empty bottles, so they're not going to do us any good. But it might be because I've already come here and got it, but that locker there will have a bottle of whiskey in it, and if you grab that bottle, it's worth 1,000 credits. So right now we would have 2,000 credits, and we just want to continue around, again avoiding the main area out there to these stairs here, keeping our head on a swivel because right now we would be outmanned and outgunned. And you can hit right mouse for the iron sights for a little better aiming. So, and left mouse will be your actual fire. We'll come into this room here, and you got, oh, somebody is getting rear. I think that was the ship outside. Sometimes they clip. No. Alright, well, I don't know if it's because I already got the weapons in here or what, but there will be weapons on this wall that you can come in here and get. And there's ammo right there, so we'll go ahead and refill the ammo. I definitely hear people moving around. So, I think they're above us. I don't know if they can hear me because I'm crouched or not. I definitely hear myself, but this area right here, there's a med kit in here. If we were injured, we could get free health there, which, you know, important to know because this is a live combat zone. This area in here is like a little control room. It's got more lockers. Last time I couldn't get these to open. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can get them to open today either. Got this panel here. I don't know what the implication of this system is, if it'll mess up the people hacking downstairs or what, but I'm concerned about our ship. I have had my ship get destroyed before while I've been here. And the people just won't even come in. They'll just fly by, destroy your ship, and move on. But if that happens, it happens. There would be another bottle of whiskey there. And we're now on the other side of deck 2 from the side that we come up. And there's another armory. Yeah, that ship just blew up. Not our ship. Our ship is still there, but someone's ship. There's another armory here that would have weapons again on this wall. The weapons that are available here are the ballistic, not that, the Gallant energy rifle and the ballistic rifle. So we're going to pretend that and our ship just got blown up. We're going to pretend that I found them here. So here I am with the Gallant energy rifle now. And I think the dude quantum jumped away. Blew up our ship and jumped away. What a dick. So now I've got my weapons, and you're supposed to be able to change the weapons, but I haven't exactly been able to figure out how to do that. And if I look at key bindings, you'll see that when we are on foot, weapons 1 will select your sidearm, 2 will select your primary weapon, and 3 will select your secondary weapon. Right now, my secondary weapon is the Gallant, and my primary weapon is the energy rifle. It's like a sniper rifle that I will show you how to get probably in a later video, because I want to try to keep these a little shorter. But let's see, C is weapon change fire mode, but not actual change weapon. So perhaps G. Perhaps if I press G. Let's see. Oh shoot. No, G is grenades. Perhaps if I hold G? No. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think someone is outside shooting, so I have a really good gun here. Let's see if I can't get a little revenge for our ship. Get a little revenge. Yeah. I don't know. Is it the guy who shot us? There's more than one out here. He's landed. Go to our sniper rifle. He's wearing heavy armor. Did we kill him? I think we did. Thanks for the ship, bucko. Alright. Come on. Take a ship. And get out of this place. There we go. Why is it not letting me? Oh, now I'm glitched. There we go. Okay. Come on, let me get a ship. Maybe reload. Oh, no reloading. Well, it's not gonna let me take a ship. This is the actual marquee. Oh shit. Well, he's jumping out. Well, piss on the ship then. Oh, we don't have any more grenades. I was gonna chunk a grenade in there. Well, We're now stranded on Korea because it's showing that ship like it's free, like we could get in it, but it's not letting me. Which is just maybe if I crouch, sometimes that works. Yeah. Come on. Well, I don't know. I don't know why it's not letting me get on this ship. If it was, we could fly back to Port Olisar and get our ship back. But as it's looking now, I'll probably have to force a respawn to get back to Port Olisar so I can get my ship back. So, yeah, there's trouble coming anyway. So I'm going to wrap up this episode here. As you can see, Port Korea is you can get weapons, but you better be on your toes, because it is, like I said, this is basically the PvP area of the current iteration of the persistent universe. So I've been OtakuBoB. This has been episode 2 of my basic package Star Citizen playthrough, and hope it's been entertaining. I hope you've learned some things, and thanks for watching, and come back and see me sometime.